Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop Culture. Today we're going over the Brooklyn-based singer called 80 Oasis and her fourth album called Lotus Glow. So when it comes to her, I really like her. I feel like she actually helped me her and Gavin Turek have helped me kind of revamp and go on this full on like funk revolution for myself. I think that I've moved away from R&B a lot for the longest time. I started all with liking R&B in the beginning of my life, and then over time I kind of got into more pop, more alternative. Kind of wanted to expand my genres that I listen to, and I ended up falling so far away from R&B that I just had to go right back into it, finding out that R&B has a little bit more funk in it now, and it's so great. So here I am back, and I did keep track of her here and there. I didn't really get into her albums entirely, other than I'm not gonna pronounce this because French is horrible for me. Um, Intermains that came out in 2020. I really liked that album. I really liked After Midnight and Twilight. Those two, oof, I listened to a lot actually. She also helped me make a playlist that I kind of have an R&B funk kind of playlist. I sent it on uh Instagram before, but I'll send it out again sometime. But pretty much she helped me kind of make that playlist too because of her, and I'm just so happy to finally be in the album space to actually be able to crack down and get into an album that actually has just came out and everything. But yeah, I like her. I like the fact that she mixes French with English, and she's also a bass guitarist. She just does a great job. This album has been a really good ride too. I do feel like it's a little longer than the last two albums that happened. They're like 7 songs long, which I felt like it was maybe around that time where people were all doing kind of 7 songs, 8 songs, 9 songs kind of thing. But so we get a full on like 15, 14 songs on this album. I do feel like it does stay a little bit longer than it needs to, but I do feel like I do understand. I feel like the idea of it is to just have a full on just funky ride and just kind of just feel it out. Because it does a lot of songs do take their time to kind of not get going, but they do go on for a while, because it definitely gets a couple 5-minute songs on this album, which I do respect, but I do feel like sometimes it could be a little bit longer. But I understand that you're supposed to feel the vibe of this kind of funk, and usually funk does not take its time. Funk does take its time. Funk does is about kind of feeling it out as you go, kind of thing, and writing with the beats and everything, and not rushing production. And I feel like that's exactly what she did, was just completely ride her way throughout this whole album. I'm gonna give pieces of songs. I felt like what I did exactly was that, which kind of listened to it just off its own, and just kind of just like no lyrics or anything, just kind of just listen to it and feel it. And so with that, I did end up liking a lot of the songs. But let me give you some of the highlights I really like. Starting off with one nod to the first song, which is Le Port, or Let the Port. I'm just not gonna try it. I'm not gonna try it. This is an intro and a complete song. It's a song, but it's an intro. So the whole time you're thinking like, oh, it's an intro. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's go into the next song. But then you go to the last song, and that one's for 460 featuring Taylor, and that one just it gives that first intro and turns into a full on song, and I love that. Going into another one I like is Red to Violet featuring Jamila Woods. Oh my god, I love this song. It's so addicting. It's so catchy, and I keep just every time I think of this song, I keep thinking of the first verse. It's also fucking French. It's from red to violet. Like I love this song. It's so good. It's such a good song. Listen to it. Listen to that fucking funky bass, like won't, like in the beginning. It'll send you. Going into another song I really like is Marigold featuring Jay Horde. This one talks about just not being good enough for anything, and not good enough, not straight enough, not smart enough, not bright enough, not girl enough, not boy enough. Just like it just seems like this in her in this song, nothing feels good enough or enough. And what she does and how she does things, it's just people are just not satisfied with who she is. Um, Another nod is dump all your guns. This one is pretty much talking about the idea, just like have a good time. Don't come in here shooting up the place. Like it's the idea. It's the whole Biggie Smalls thing. It's just like you got a gun on your waist, please don't shoot up the place. It's pretty much the same thing. Like it's not the time. This is the time to feel good, to have fun. No, we don't need violence here. Um, and you don't need, and because they always want to kill just for fun, kind of thing. Um, Going to multiply is not a line I really like. This one also just like Red to Violet just gets you immediately, and the song is so great. It's just the idea, just like the way that they make love to a point where she's like, how good we make love so well that it makes me want to just have a baby. I just want to make a baby with you, kind of thing. I love the part where she starts with this. She starts with the first verse was my ovaries, and just goes and just stretches that out, and I was like, yes, tell us, I love it. It's one of those things that people would be like, oh my god, so disgusting, so, oh my god, so forward, but I was like, no, I feel like this is it's so great. I love it. Another one I like is Adonis featuring Kirby. This one's talking about the idea that she's a bad bitch, and with ending this relationship that she's in doesn't really mean anything. Like, it sucks, but it's one thing that she says, breaking up is not lonely for a bad bitch, kind of thing. Pretty much pointing out that she's gonna be good to go and be okay after this. A couple other highlights I like is Naked featuring Levin Kali. This one is a really good one, just talking about just wanting to see her naked. And it's really good. It's a good funky song. And then finally, The Water is a nice chill production. I didn't like it. I didn't really care for it at first, the first beginning of the song, but over time, this, like she does in all these songs, they start growing and growing and growing. I was like, okay, I'm starting to get it. And I really like this song. I love the fact that she speaks full on French in the second verse. I love that. She's so versatile, and I love that. I give this album I'll give it a 9 out of 10, because I feel like there was parts of it that go on for a while. There's some songs I didn't really with, but the majority of this album I really liked. I started a good portion of it. Let me know what you thought about this album. If you like it, let me know. If you didn't, let me know. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell too. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video.